Hey everyone, so today with Family Focus Ministry, our question is, because of the health crisis, families have more time to connect with each other right now. Do you think the families in your church know how to sit down for family worship? Do you think the pastors and leaders of your church have trained parents to lead such times? Do you think leaders have given parents resources they could use? And then when you lead churches, what will you plan to do? And I'm actually going to pass this on to Sarah, and she's going to kick us off today.
Okay. We are facing a lot of difficulties due to coronavirus. However, I believe that God is doing his wonderful work through this situation beyond our imagination. One thing I found is the fact that families can share more time together. Also, family members are sit down together for their worship. My church is offering online worship for adults. They can worship on real time, but children have to worship with the recorded video. The interesting thing is that even though we are family and we were in same place, I and my husband had a separate worship with my child. My church encourages parents to have their children get dressed like on Sunday, but pray and praise song like in the church. But there was nothing else. If I become a leader in my church, I will organize worship that family can do together, and I will share some activities, resources for children too. That's it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So I think for this time, it's been hard for everyone, but I agree with Sarah that it's a really good time for family to really practice this family-focused ministry. And I think my church has offered, especially in kids ministry, some resource for parents to engage with their kids by telling the Bible stories and by offering their guidelines, how to ask questions. So not every age ministry have that kind of focus. So I feel like if I am going to lead the ministry, this time will definitely be a precious time to encourage the family to have family worship together, family devotionals together. So maybe offer some practical help on how to do family devotional by showing the example of video, or some resources of the family devotional will all be helpful. And I think God works out good in all the situation, even in this bad situation. So I'm sure God will use this time to bring family back to each other. Yeah. Thank
really
you.
Good stuff. So when it comes to our church, I do believe that, well, I will say that I don't know if we have equipped parents as well as we wanted to for a crisis like this. But what we're doing now is actually we're partnering with our youth ministry and and children's ministry are all coming together and beginning to kind of engage families more on a week-to-week basis. And what that means is we're providing resources and different challenges for them to engage their entire family. So like, for example, last week, the challenge was for them to sit down and to go through some of these resources on Sunday, but also to have a kind of a dance party to kick off a family worship time outside of a Sunday or a Wednesday time, just on a normal day, for them to really begin to open up that door to family worship. And then this week, we are encouraging students specifically. Of course, all ages are welcome to do this, but for parents to engage them by saying, hey, let's go for a walk and let's begin to pray for the neighbors that are around us. And so those are the things that we're trying to begin to engage with them, and so that they can begin to worship as a family unit as a whole. So that's kind of what we're doing. It's what we're thinking about doing, but we have a long way to go. And I think that we're just trying to take it step by step to help them and teach them what it looks like to engage families. So that's our discussion for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.